A sudden acid rain died out, and millions of people in the whole city died in this disaster. Now, when acid rain comes again, people become torches one by one, not to mention human beings who are flesh and blood. The car is on the verge of melting, but the baby in the car knows nothing about the coming threat. The baby of the unswerving society turns into blood in the piercing screams, and the family of 3 who narrowly escaped after the acid rain are on the run. On the way, their motorcycle broke down, and acid rain could fall at any time. Therefore, they had to give up their car and change it to no good. They were overwhelmed by themselves on the way to escape. You can only leave men to their own devices. The dark clouds in the sky have reached the point where the naked eye can't see, and the family of 3 has just found a place to escape, but they see a group of gunmen blocking the entrance to the village. They even use force to squeeze out. What's worse, the long journey leads to dehydration symptoms of children. If they don't drink water in time, they may lose their lives at any time. He said that the man rushed into the room and turned on the tap and began to receive water. This is when the owner of the house had set up a gun to aim at him, when he learned that the man was just alone and just wanted to receive water. The owner moved with compassion. He told the man that there was still a place in the basement. Before entering, the man had made an ideological struggle in front of the door. The woman was left alone with her children. In the end, the man didn't choose to leave his wife and children and hide in the basement. The danger is coming closer. The family of 3 can only run desperately. Then, the man had a thought. He ran away and picked up the iron plate on the ground. The shelter is close at hand, and the acid rain just falls at this time. The men ignore their own safety and protect their children under the iron plate. While forging ahead, the man's palm has turned into a lump of rotten meat. The scalp is corroded, smoke comes out, and there are still a few steps to reach the safety zone. Unfortunately, the man can no longer hold on to his wife and children in the cave, so he falls to the ground and weeps. But the danger is not over. The cliff falls into the cave, and they have to climb deep into the cave to get out. I can't see my fingers in the dark cave. The more I go away, the narrower the spaces, and the struggle of other parties has appeared in the cave. The mother chose to sacrifice herself and leave her son with the hope that he would survive. Relying on the only beam of light, the son slowly climbed forward and overcame all the difficulties. The boy walked out of the cave, and when he came outside, he was greeted by the village after being corroded by acid.